ALP in the building.
Let's keep this moving, man.
Yes. We've been doing some fire. We've been hitting some fire. Some salt and pepper, some adobo, some sofrito, some oregano. You guys already know. It's about to get live on ALP.
Let's keep this moving, man.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Man, we got the homie back in the building. We got Huff back in the building, man. And we talking monks. This time you get to see the homie, bro. He's right here with us. Yes. Be Easy, here with us. Skiller, here with us. Ryder, here with us. The three homies is already in here with us. I love it, dude. I love it. Yes, as you see, we got the new art so we can show these monks, maybe even show some other heroes. Look at this artwork. It is stunning. Stunning. But what is up, Huff? What is good, bro? How's life? You're still muted. You're still muted. My bad. Let me unmute you. It's still saying you're muted.
Ah, that's me.
Sorry, there we go. Man. He's back. There he is. We got him back.
What's up, brother? I'm always just so happy to be here. Just so happy to be just involved in this community. So happy to contribute any way I can. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, I got you, bro. I love having you on here, man. You're awesome. You're good at talking. You're good at doing things, man. You're a good partner, bro. You know, like having you. You were actually requested by a couple people, man. So everybody, you got what you wanted, man. You got what you wanted.
I heard.
Yes.
And immediately the first thing I thought was that scene from Rango where it was like, we're the traveling thespians. And I'm like, thespians? That's illegal in 47 states. Yeah, that's me, homeboy. You need a cheerleader. You need somebody loud. You need a little Grady, because I'm not Grady, but I'm a little bit, you know.
Yes.
I'm here, guys. I'm here. I will overachieve. I will give you energy. I don't give a shit if it's 9 a.m. or if it's 3 a.m. Guess what? I'm always awake because I never sleep.
Yes. Huff and honest. It just works. But what is up, everybody? What is up? Yes, as you know, we're talking about the fury of the drunken fist, man. We're talking about the monks. You know, they dropped the monk skill tree. We all were anticipating that. We knew it was going to be badass, and guess what? It's still badass. But all
Yes.
the skill trees have been badass, all of them. But I'm impressed with the monk, man. I'm impressed. So we're gonna show that. We're gonna show that. But before we do, I want to make sure I let everybody be aware of the massive ALP giveaway. I'm going to put the flyer on screen, right? I'm going to put the flyer on screen
Oh,
here. Let it pop here in a second, guys. So
oh,
you got the flyer here, right? So I want you to really look at this flyer, right? Look at this flyer. Constellation prizes. But best of all, you can get dreads, bro. Two dreads courtesy of my main homies, right? Courtesy of my main homies. So, yes, we can do this, right? We can get some dreads. Then we got all the advanced classes up here: Summoner, Ninja, Dark Knight, Paladin, and then courtesy of the homies of Mythic Squad, we got some pets up in here too, man.
yeah,
We got some
boy.
pets up here. Now, I want you guys to really understand, right? These prizes up here, along with all these other constellation prizes, are giveaways. You will be getting these participating for free. These dreads are raffles. Down here, you got some prices. If you pay 250C, you get one raffle entry that puts your name onto the wheel one time. Now, if you buy two raffle tickets, your name is on the wheel twice.
Oof.
6, 11, 17. You get the point, right? That increases your odds of getting your name to get a dread. Now, these ain't regular dreads. These are rare dreads, and they're
Yes.
stoned with might stones. Okay,
Oh,
so I want you guys to really understand that. That's those are really really great heroes.
no.
Now, real quick, we also let me take this off, and I'm gonna give you some rules real quick for it so you guys kind of understand what you got to do, right? So you send the crystal to the wallet, which is my homie Skillet 55. As you know, he is one of the main members of ALP. Here's the wallet pinned here. You please take a screenshot of your transaction and post it in the Discord, right? In the Discord or on the Twitter, like to send it to me in the private DM or them or whichever you want to do. You got all three of us right here. You guys know who the hell we are. So boom, that covers that. I'll be going more in depth over this as we continue streaming on and on the Discord. And then what's even more important as well is you want to follow the new Twitter page for ALP. The new Twitter page here for ALP. Let me see if I can. I'll pull it up in a little while, probably towards the end. But we have a Twitter page for About Life podcast, right? So make sure you go follow that. It is ALP Forever. Remember that ALP Forever. Go follow that, and that should improve your odds in getting entries and all that stuff. And subscribe to the stream as well to be entered into the raffle and all that good stuff. That's covered. Boom, boom. Let's get down to business with the monkey. As you know, look at this. Look at this monkey. Look at this 1-2 right
Oh,
there. Pop, pop.
oh.
1-2.
Uh,
Done.
uh, uh.
Done. Right in the jaw.
I will just have to say, I just have to say really quick, brother.
Go ahead.
Take a breath, salivate your mouth. I swear, every time you do these intros, my guy, I'm just like, why is my mouth dry? Like, how do you talk? Like, I talk a lot and I talk loud, but I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
holy cow! Like, let me take over if you would. Like, holy cow, bro! Like,
Oh, yes.
I will do everything you need me to do, but like, I'm just like,
I go in.
water, my guy. I need water. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. But no, absolutely, like the art is gorgeous. Like I had like an expectation and a good expectation of what the art could be. And trust me, when we have like God of War 4, like expansions and Elden Ring and everything like that, like the sky's the limit. But we have sticking to a niche in a genre that really resonates with people of our age and really can actually like bring people back to kind of like a base level gaming to where like you really can appreciate where we all came from. Like we play games that were literally impossible.
Yes.
I mean, if you
Yes.
play Final Fantasy VII and you play the
Oh, yeah.
actual like jewel bosses, like play the
Dude.
Emerald boss underwater, I swear to
Yep,
God,
the weapons,
I
man. Most
swear to
weapons.
God,
Ruby weapon in the desert. Ruby
don't
weapon in the
even bring Ruby into
dude,
this.
dude, you
You're
got to get the
bringing
golden chocobos, so you can get the Knights of the Round Table summons, just so you
yeah,
have a tiny bit of chance. You know what I mean?
just you had to
I
do
don't know.
that much. You had to do all
I don't
that
know.
just for that, just for
Yeah.
this. You know
It,
what? I did all that.
it
I
was,
did all that, and I still never did it.
man,
Don't even.
to even get the golden chocobo was like hell. You had to like breed all these damn colorful chocobos to get black, and then you breed the black
60,
with an ancient white or some shit, and then you get a gold. It was crazy. It was
60
crazy.
hours. 60 hours minimum.
Easy, easy,
But
easy.
no, like it's coming into something that I just hopefully love.
I love it.
Final Fantasy VII, it will
I
always
love
be
it.
a staple in my life, but this is
Oh,
something that could be it truly be. And I'm saying this with wholeheartedness because again, Final Fantasy VII remake just came out and everything like that.
yeah,
It could
yeah.
truly be so much more.
Oh, it is. It's
It
it's
really
it's
is.
it's a jewel. It's a gem. You know,
I
it's
mean,
beautiful.
we went from Final Fantasy 7, like true like 12, 16-bit to
Oh yeah,
look what is this? This is gorgeous. It's
yeah.
gorgeous. Look at this.
We went from this.
Oh,
We went from this right here to
mm,
this. Like they
mm,
did beautiful. They did beautiful.
mm.
I love it. They have done great. You got the mining, the leather working, woodworking, support damage dealer.
Yes.
Support damage dealer. So that is
So,
important.
oh, well, what was that? That little 6-letter word right there. Support. Yes, that is the
Support.
key. Because
Support.
we're all gonna have damage
Yeah.
dealers.
Oh yeah.
Every single one of us is gonna have a damage dealer. But maybe 10% of us, like somebody like me, might not. But damage dealing is going to be 35% of the
Yeah.
entire cornerstone of the market. So yes,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a damage dealer.
Yes.
Mm,
And you're gonna want to experiment with so many different variations of that. You know,
yes.
uh, just because it has the support doesn't mean you can't focus solely on dealing damage. You could do that, but you got to remember it's going to take effort. You're gonna have to use a lot of might crystals. You're gonna have to get that strength up. You have to do a lot of work with that
Yes.
because the natural growth is not. I don't think it's on strength for a monk, but we'll go into that as we go on. I believe it's
Mm,
endurance and something else for the monk. I don't remember the exact thing. Is it agility?
uh,
Agility
I'm
and endurance.
pretty. I think it's dexterity, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you're right with agility, but it's within those
It's
three. It's kind
those
of
3 rounds. Yes,
yeah.
yes. But let's go over that. Let's go. I have the monks up anyway. So we'll flip the cards and we'll take a quick little look, right? And what was that? What was I even thinking? We have the cards here. All right. So yes, let's see the percentage growth of this legendary monk. Okay, the 62 agility, and then okay. So he's very balanced. He's very balanced with the 60 strength, 60 dex, 60 vit. Right. I
Well,
think this
just like we said with the shapeshifter. Again, the
yeah,
monk's
very
going to
balanced.
be the
Mhm.
square of the circle, and then the shapeshifter
Yep.
being the elite version, or not? Yeah, it's elite. So the elite
Yeah.
version transcenda of going to be the transition because there's now less heroes of that genre. So there still has to be that niche, that slot that
Yeah.
needs filled. Who fills that slot other than the shapeshifter as the monk playstyle? Nobody else. So again, I'm pulling bread out of the oven. I had to
Yeah.
drop that. I'm just
Yeah.
like, there
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
no
That's
other.
that's facts. But exactly like you said, if you look at these monks, they're all different. So this one has the agility 67% growth. This one over here has the strength 63% growth, and this one has the agility 62. Right. So they
Mm.
depends on the stone you use, depends on the crystal you use. All that stuff does matter, and you can kind of dictate. So I could have used a Vig stone, and maybe I would have got 67 Vig. I could have used a finesse stone, and maybe got 67 Dex. So that does matter. That does matter. You guys know stones matter heavily on your growth of your hero, right? As you progress. Let's check out this rare guy right here, right? Let's see what she is. What does she
Well,
focus
there's
on?
that.
Okay.
there was
ability as
that
well.
whole debate about legendary stone compared to mythic unstoned. And
Yeah.
comparatively, I mean, when you come down to the logistics of a mythic compared to a legend, whew, it is huge. Because if
Huge.
I'm hitting a mythic at 0.6%, but I'm hitting a legend at like, theoretically like almost 5%, that is a huge margin. But if
Yeah.
that same legend at 5% is hitting my 0.6% in stat growth and just performance, then
Yeah.
it ultimately doesn't matter. So stones matter, people. I really don't want to get this close to the camera, and I want to emphasize stones matter.
Huge.
Crystals matter.
Huge. Hugely.
It's not like, oh wow, I have a little bit. We are so early. We have how
Yeah. Oh,
many
yeah.
level 20 heroes?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even know. But we have a small niche compared to 20 to 99. And when 99 hits, it is going to be a whole different world.
Dude, you can even look at these monks as a slight, small little understanding. Like, look, obviously Vigstone, this monk, and he got the 62% right here, but then he got the 20% down here, the secondary growth. That little tiny
Right.
2 to 5% matters. It matters. It makes a difference later on when you're
Yes.
level 10, level 15, whatever. It's gonna matter. It's gonna help
I
it
mean,
grow.
perfect example. I had just an uncommon, unstoned Dark Knight. He was level
Yeah,
10.
yeah,
This was close to my heart for me. I'll be real about this one. Okay,
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
level 10. I loved
Real
him. He was one of my top 15 original heroes. I was like, you know what, bud? I love you, but you're not leveling up like I really needed you to, and I know I messed up along the line. So
That does happen. Does happen.
I ended up pairing him with again a paladin of uncommon origins that I
You gotta
didn't
do
have any sentimental value for, even though I was pairing him with one who did.
That's what we do.
And I ended up with an uncommon paladin. Again, I upped in my rarity.
Yep.
He got the advanced class intimidation, so I appreciate
Okay.
that. But
Okay.
again, and I stoned him in endurance because I just
Okay.
paladins are tanks.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just
they are.
know how the progression is going to go. Because of his level progression and because of everything like that, he now at level 8 has more
Mhm.
vitality than the Dark Knight did at level 10. That is huge. When 2 levels at a level
Different.
when he comes to 30 and 32, 8 and
Different.
9, I'll worry about 8 and 9. 30 and 32 might take months.
Yeah.
Literally weeks of playing this game to
Yeah.
get there. And when you get there and you're like, I got 3.
Yeah.
I got 3. Hey guys, I got 3 stats.
That's
Do you
it.
see
Yeah.
this? Do you see?
Yeah, man.
This is
It's no joke.
painful. I have to share my pain here. No,
Yeah.
it's real though.
You gotta put the work in, man. And you wanna, of course, everything we do right now, obviously, guys, is all speculative. But when they come and they launch things like skill trees, this is launched by the guys within the game. So this is technically not speculative. This technically is real shit. This is shit that you're gonna be able to do. They got amazing stories here. Make sure you read these. Make sure you read these, man. They're awesome lore. They tell you cool stuff about the Pacific Hero, what's going on, the branches that come off this monk. Because each class tends to have multiple routes you can take him to grow in specific ways that you might want him to grow. Example: a warrior could become a juggernaut. You know what I mean? Basically, he's just focused on massive HP, and he's just taking damage, can't be touched. Or your Zerks, like we talked on the other episode, they can go in multiple directions. You know what I mean? You really want to pay attention to every little bit of detail you can get when you're building the heroes that you want. Of course, sometimes you might just be summoning and dark summoning, trying to get the hero that you want so you can build it. But you're gonna eventually get to that. You want to keep it and build it, right?
Yep.
And that's when you're gonna want to pay attention to everything here. And I'm so happy when they're gonna drop the actual game. We can use these skill points because, as you see, closed fist, that's one pathway. Open palm, right? And then drunken sway, right? That's the 3 pathways that you can take your monk. And it gives you a little brief description on what exactly these pathways are with lore.
Brief being brief to them,
Yeah.
But my brain has delved into the in between gray lines, in between everything that they've said, in between the description of what they've said about Monk and the actual like only
yes.
up to 15. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna drop this. Sacred Dragon being the only one of the open palm passives that they're dropped. Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I know it's disgusting because they didn't do the other two for a reason, just like they didn't drop Monk for a long time. And I know that close fist is going to be some kind of unadulterated murder upon your face. And I know for a fact that the drunken sway is going to be some jester-like kind of did you
yeah, man.
It's disgusting. Yes, it is disgusting. And I've done too much research. Okay, perfect example. Okay, and Jackie Chan is the one who made famous the drunken fist. He didn't originate it. He did create his own martial arts style.
He just brought it. Didn't publicized it.
Yeah, he just made the whole.
Yep. Lay on the floor. Come up with the kick to the jaw out of nowhere.
It's because he like when it comes to Chinese like actors and just famous people, Jackie Chan is a god. So like he just made it famous, but it did not mean that what he was doing in the movies and everything like that wasn't real. He did all those stunts. He learned all these things. So like the aspect of turning, pushing, pulling, just distraction. I've really thought about this for a while, but to have a couple of drunken fist monks or drunken sway monks into your shit with a backline disgusting damage dealer is again, the speculation is
all of the pathways are seem to be really important when it comes to martial arts. Like we all kind of seen movies, for example, with open palm, closed fist, drunken sway. Like we kind of all are familiar with that, with those styles of martial arts from movies. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool how they actually incorporated all that and they used it and they made this beautiful skill tree out of it, man. And go through this. Go through this, people. Take the time. Go through these.
Seriously, break it down because I don't think you actually appreciate the complexity of a hero beyond there's so much complexity, but you look at the skills that they're in the 3 trees of the skills that they're out to have, let alone that you actually have choice in your subclass trees as well. We're not even getting into that yet. Like, oh God, but I've done the specs. Like, okay, so I'm busting out my notes now. I can't. I spent a day and a half writing these down. I spent a day and a half writing these down. And I'm not going to not rate about them. Okay, so so far in my amateur expert advice about how these games play out, Monk so far with how their trees play out is the only full Monk team. And that's the Legionnaire, but again, Legionnaire is like, I'm running a full impenetrable wall with a born leader in the back boosting my wall. Like if you want to, again, I don't want to be crass or anything like that, but if you want to be a dick, you play that role because it's like, come at me, bro. Because there's nothing you can do. And like, again, unless you have a dread or somebody that will literally smash your shield to pieces or somebody from the back who kind of goes, I don't really get, I don't care about what you say.
Fire bows.
Yes. But again, it comes, so again, there are strats available, but the monk so far as I've read and everything that they revealed, you can have one of each. You can have a closed fist in the front. You can have open palm in the middle. Oh, in the back. And a drunken in the front, or you can have a closed fist in the back. You can have middle ground because again, when it comes down to drunken sway, you want to kind of push and pull and move. Because again, if somebody who has a Legionnaire in the front as a defensive wall, or a dread in the front, or a power attacker, if I push you to position 3, you're out of range.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people appreciate this. Like the push and pull aspect is game changing.
Beautiful.
Because again, you have a dread in the back. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, your spell bows in the front. Oh, your glass cannon is right in front of my warrior who has days. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The monk can go anywhere. You can use
Yes.
the whole set team. You can do anything with these guys.
And not only that, you can control the enemy positions. That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to moving and everything like that, like it really sucks to have your distance hero right in front. That's not great. That's not great. What's even better is that I can move my monk in a meditation stance.
Yep. Ain't that amazing? Like, dude, they're
Yeah.
not.
Oh, so now I have
Yeah.
3 monks that actually play off of each other. So where now I need my frontliner in the mid or in the back meditating, while another guy of the drunken sway who's evading all attacks and dodging, not only dodging, but each successful dodge is retaliating at the same time.
And that's where you're gonna have to realize when you have to build them precisely. If you want something that's, let's say, drunken fist, and he's agile, and, make sure you're raising his dex so he can be maneuvering in agility. You want him to be dex and agility so he can move and he can miss, make you miss attacks. And now if you want to go for, like, what is it, close fist, maybe have some strength on that monk, some strength on the monk. You know what I mean? Something like that.
And that's the only the only niche that I see as closed fist being as a predominant role as a monk.
Yeah.
Because if you look at drunken sway and open palm, it's just predominantly what most monks are going to be, because you want to be able to control the board if you have a lot of luck, if you have a lot of position moving and everything like that. But open palm predominantly is what you want your monk to be, in my opinion, because you want your support monk. You want somebody to do retaliation, evade, dodging, like literally. Oh, you attacked me? No, you didn't. Now you're literally unconscious for the next round. Or even better, the disarm aspect. Again, they've changed a lot of. They've changed keywords around, and I appreciate that, because again, it adds a little bit of extra complexity to how you want to play your things around. Like cleanse and purify now is different, but disarm. It's not full disarm. It's just, oh, you attacked me. Now you don't have a sword.
Yep.
I'll see you next round.
Yep.
A hold. Yes. It's amazing, because if I disarm you, not only I'm not disarming you during mine, I'm disarming you as a retaliation to your attack. So you've wasted your attack.
Yep.
Now your next attack is useless because you're not attacking because you're disarmed.
Yeah, you can't.
So that's two full turns. Let's say at turn 6 or 7, that would really make you're done. You're dead at that point.
You're done.
It's really very simple.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's why I really want people to really take the time to look into this. And you're going to be able to do that meditation and channel all that energy, and then you'll be able to throw one of those Kai blasts. One of those.
You knew you saw Chi Blast, and you saw exactly what I did, didn't you? You saw that. I was like, wait, oh no, they fucking didn't. That's their Kamehameha stopped you. Oh, I see you. How's it going? No, you didn't, Kyle. I'm just saying, man.
They really are doing damage with these heroes, man.
Again, like you said, though, each hero has their level of where they're positioned. Yeah. They're contributing every single hero to where they plan on being in position 1, 2, and 3. I really appreciate that, because not one hero is like they're always going to be position 1. I mean, they're playing.
I was trying to tell a lot of people that, though, man, because a lot of people are trying to, I don't think there's going to be a hero that's technically better than another all around.
No,
you might be better in dealing damage, but if you can't hit with that damage, then you're not better than that hero.
Again, you can have a hero fully spec'd to just when they hit crits, oh God, you're dead.
Yeah.
But if they have let's say 30 stats on all the base, like all the really ones, strength, dex, agility, and God forbid, let's say intelligence or some shit. Yeah. But they have 11 luck. Guess what? They're only hitting 1 in every 4 crits. So what are your crits doing? Literally nothing. And if I actually plan out balanced equivalently to where now I'm disarming you, I'm dazing you, I'm pushing your position backwards. I'm now moving and now hitting your first position person and third position with my, you know me, bro. I'm hitting you with my spell bows. I love spell bows. They're my guys. They're always going to be my guys because they're my first elite class. And that's who's in my position 3.
Yep.
But guess I'm I'm playing your board. I'm now using leadership and efficient to
Yep.
not only make my guys better, but make your guys worse. I'm now playing against you. And now, you had your first, second, and third position. Now everything's mixed. So what works now? You don't even know what works now.
But even back to what you were saying, like if you have this hero that has massive strength and can knock any opponent dead with one move, but he has really low luck, you might put that massive damage guy. You end up going against an open palm monk, right?
Three open,
And
like God forbid, 3 open palm monks that can now trade their own positions.
You're never gonna be able to hit them.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be able to hit them, so it's not gonna matter. But that's what I'm trying. That's why people really need to understand and dive deep into all these skill trees, because you're gonna want to build a lot of different varieties of heroes. You're gonna want to be diversified. You're gonna want to have things all different types of heroes. Don't just focus only on one branch. Don't just focus on the 3 elite classes because they're elite classes. They're not gonna dominate the board. They're not.
No, even the Dread Knight, being what would be the top of the pyramid at this point, it is not the final form.
No,
it is not going to be like. This has been the debate on Twitter and a lot of other places right now. And I love listening to these things because my speculation goes wild. What's going to be the Dread Knight's antithesis? The archenemy, the Joker to his Batman. Because that's Batman. That's Batman. Especially with the new art. I look at him as like, that's Batman. That's my Batman.
To be the opposite. He's pure strength dealing. It's going to have to be something that is not dealing a lot of damage. Maybe some type of defensive character or something. I don't know.
Somebody like, okay, the speculation was a scholar, because a scholar has a lot of endurance and works with a lot of magic. Yeah, and we debated about this. Like, let's say you can just like stop him from moving and everything like that. You could do that with daze, with disarm, with a lot of other. What are we not thinking of, though? It's the position of the Dread Knight and his range accordingly. He has a big ass sword, but if he's in position 3, he still can't reach you.
It could be the monk.
Yes, because the Dread's always going to be position 1.
Yep.
Position 2, maybe if you have 2 dreads, whatever. If you have 2 dreads, I love you, Beeve. I love you, Star. Y'all are nuts, and y'all have things that I could hope to over God, hopefully. But most of us are only going to want one, if at all, dreads, right?
Yeah.
So Dread's going to be in the front. He's going to be our big shield. He's going to be our big sword. He's going to be doing things usually that is a distraction to everybody else. Your entire strategy is null and void if now your Dread is no longer in first position. So if I see a Dread, and if I see only one Dread in first position, and I'm running a monk in second, and I push his ass into third position, I win. There really is no debate over this anymore. I've played too many games. I've played too many strategies. I've played too many scenarios in my head, and I've written too many things down to not know that a Dread is useless. I will say useless in position 3.
So that's where you want to put them.
I will die on this hill.
Yeah. So, but thinking on this. Somebody comes with 3 monster dreads. Would the way to beat it be 3 monks?
In a way of rotation? Like, okay, your first. So your Dread, if 3 dreads. In 3 dreads in anticipation of attack. Let's say, this is crazy. They're all might stoned. Yeah. Like most dreads are. Easily assumption. Okay. Yeah. So they're all running might. They're all running strength. They have little luck. They have little agility.
Yep.
They have little dexterity.
Just one.
They say they have 50 strength. If they do hit you, you're fucking dead.
You're done.
You're dead. Can they, though?
That's the key.
Open palm throws a mathematical precision into dexterity and luck to where, guess what? That's where they benefit.
Yeah.
You miss. If you hit me, no, you no longer do. Now, not only is it a block, a retaliation, but you're disarmed. Your Dread is useless without his big fucking sword. I'm sorry. This is how it is. And if he's only belted to strength and no endurance and no dexterity and no agility, he's not only going to be susceptible to all hits, all magic damage. He can't. The speculation is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This monk is very useful, people, and I really want you guys to understand that this monk is incredibly useful, and you guys really need to look into this and really just need to understand this. Just me seeing this word one punch right here brings little tingles. You know, it's not called one punch for a reason. It's probably gonna do something really damaging, and it's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? It's gonna hurt. It's one punch. You ever seen the One Punch Man? You know,
again, if you follow anime and you follow anything, One Punch is. I love that anime because when it comes to like, when you follow DBZ and all the other ones, you're like, are they gonna die? No, they're never gonna die. One Punch wakes up on the moon. He's like,
he's a G.
Hold on,
he's a G, man.
Like it's ridiculous. But again, when it comes to, there's certain aspects of the monk that I do appreciate. There's a lot of things about all the heroes that I really appreciate. Born Leader being like pretty much at the top. Born Leader for Legionnaire is top dollar when it comes to SS class. Anything. Born Leader is just where I'm going to be. My Legionnaire is going to be in my team always, regardless.
Yep.
But holy crap, when I tell you that monk in open palm is going to be so significant as well.
It's going to be
but because of the fact that closed fist, just like, disarm for open palm, as well as drunken, like again, drunken sway has that as well. But exhausted. Like it doesn't matter what position you're moving into a monk. You're either taking their weapons away, or you're making them so tired they can't move next turn. And if you can't hit them to do damage, you're like, okay, I now have no weapon. I now try to hit you.
What am I gonna do?
And I miss again. Okay, well, I'll get you next turn. Well, next turn I attack. Well, now I retaliate, and now I'm disarmed again, and now it's 2 turns. I get.
Man, it's gonna be incredibly useful, but that's the key though, man. And it's gonna take us a long time because we don't even know the three how you say routes that a dread can take, as an example.
Not yet.
We don't know them yet. They might have 2 other roles. You might not want them all pure strength. There might be a role of defense, maybe.
Right. But again, like coming back to the conversation we've had before, though, is that like when it comes down to the triage, the coming of the 3 is that there's going to be a Guts, there's going to be a Merlin, and there's going to be some kind of esque balance between the 2 that never will ever make the other do it. So yes, our dreads are going to be a big sword wearing person.
Yes.
But there's always going to be strength aspect. There's always going to be endurance aspect to it. But there's always going to be just that's what they're going to be. That's their typecast.
The reason why, guys, we're bringing up this dread so much is because it seems to be the opposite of the monk. That's what it seems to be to me, and probably to you as well, Hop, and maybe many others. It seems like this monk might be that opposing force to it, which is why the dread is coming up in this conversation, guys. Right? Strength versus complete agility, complete movement, complete replacement, complete disarm. It's everything that the dread doesn't want to be against.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we're bringing this up, guys. When I bring up the dread to hate on dreads, I love dreads. I love all classes, but this seems to be the counteractive force to it. You know, the unstoppable force meets the unmovable object. Right.
Right.
That's where we're at. Right.
And if you've ever seen any of Jackie Chan's movies of him just kind of do what he's always done, what is he usually doing? He's usually dodging, evading, kind of being a joker, if not a jerk to everybody that he's doing. And who doesn't not want to go into a 3v3, run into something that you're never actually touching. You're just always like, hiya, dang it.
Yeah. And you brought something up in the very beginning, guys. He brought up Sleeping Dragon. Right, I believe this what you talked about. No. So Guys, take a second and just come over here and just read this and see what this is. And of course, like you said, open palm.
Yes. The first one they introduced. Like it's the only one they did, but it's the only one that I'm really fully behind here.
Yeah.
It's they released
Okay.
that one. Suspicious.
Interesting. Interesting. So, guys, that's where we're at, though. That's where we're at with these incredible monks. It is. I love them. It's everything I expected it to be. But remember, we're not done, guys. Like we don't. This is just they're just scratching the surface on what's going on. It's a small version of the skill tree. We haven't touched subclasses. We haven't touched weapons crafting. Nothing. We don't know anything.
None of
We
it
just
because
we just
there's a whole they opened up Sleeping Dragon at level 15. We haven't even
yeah.
gotten into 20 yet. We have heroes at level
We
20,
don't
so
know
we haven't
anything.
even gotten to that. There's an
We don't know anything.
aspect of a monk that actually enhances using your weapons and using
Yeah.
your items and stuff like that. So there's a whole like
Different
this
spectrum.
this
Off the walls. But that's what I'm saying though. Like we're just scratching surfaces, guys. Now this is the thing. We're not. I'm not saying trying to tell you guys it's gonna be too much for you to wrap your brain on. No, you can still play this game in a simplistic manner,
yes.
right? You can still play this game in a simplistic manner. You do not have to come in here and feel overwhelmed. Just do what you like.
No.
Just do what you like in the game. If you like building things,
Yes.
get some crafters. If you like making money, mess with the economy.
Oh
If you if
yes.
you, if you like artwork and creating heroes and summon heroes. You know what I mean? Battling hasn't fully came out yet, so I can't say, hey, if you like battling, then battle. That's not here yet, but it is coming. It is coming, and that's gonna bring a whole new branch of other people that actually want to play the game in that manner. And then
Yes.
same thing's gonna happen when crafting comes out. That's gonna bring a whole crowd of people that just love crafting stuff and making all that stuff. That's a whole new flock of people that are gonna come in to do that. So patience, people. Patience.
Absolutely. And hey, brother, I love you, man, and I appreciate all the time. And I have so much more to prepared for everything, though. But I do have to get going, man. So I just
Okay,
appreciate.
okay, that's completely
I
fine. That's completely fine, bro.
no,
I
I appreciate.
appreciate you being here, bro, and I loved everything you had to say. We'll be bringing you on a lot more. So, guys, we're gonna let Huff go here, and we're gonna pop off some summons here. Huff will come look at those summons later on. Love you, bro. Have a good one.
You as well, brother. I appreciate you. Love you. If you need me, I'll be here, man.
I got you. I got you. And guys, we're gonna continue, so do not go anywhere. We're gonna pop some summons. All right, Huff, take it easy, brother. We're gonna pop some summons here, guys. So that was a little bit information about the monk. The monk is not done yet. It's not over yet. There's gonna be so much stuff coming out. So, in honor of the monk, I actually want to make a super dope monk. And yes, dad life skiller. Yes, dad life calls. Dad life calls, and your kids are there, your kids are there. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm glad he showed up. He gave us a good 40 minutes. He did the best he could, and that was fantastic. Huff is a good guy. I want to start bringing him on as much as possible, man. Whenever I can get Huff on, I want to bring him on. Me and him, we kind of have this similar brain, so to say. You know what I mean? So I think that's awesome. So with the monk, I know some of you guys want to see some summonings, and I also want to talk a little bit more about this giveaway. So I hope some of y'all are still in here. So we're gonna go over this giveaway as well in a little bit more details and stuff like that, right? Because this is the hugest, I think, giveaway I've ever seen, and especially on ALP. So this is our biggest one, and we've done some huge giveaways on ALP. We've done huge, but I don't want you guys to underestimate the fact that you can get a dread, right? You can get a dread. A dread, in order to get a dread, is literally 7% unless you're passing it down. But you have to have a dread in order to pass that class down and get 37.5%, right? But to mutate a dread is literally 7%. It is not easy. It is not easy to do. You're going to need some funds to do that. But now you have an opportunity to get a dread without having to do all of this crazy mutation work, right? So I'm gonna go over that in a second, but in honor of the monk, in honor of the monk drop, and I want to make a super dope monk. I got this scholar here that has second wind, toxic, and leadership. I want to pass these three traits on, but this is the only problem. It's the only problem here. The explosions here and active too. I was hoping the explosion would be up here, but I was kind of in a little bit of a rush, so I got a choice between explosion or second wind. Obviously, I would like second wind, but it is okay. Whichever one hits, it hits. So explosion's a little bit more on the 65. Either one of these traits is fire. I just want a triple advanced or elite double advanced monk. Either one is fantastic to me. It's just for the content. It's for the monks. So whatever we get, fantastic. And then I didn't have any other monk summons that I could have done. All my dope monks are actually on cooldown. But I got another summon which comes from a monk. So I got this ninja that I mutated. I mutated and I got this super dope scholar over here, kind of similar to the other one. Now it has explosion, second wind, and toxic. So I'm trying to transfer these three traits to my ninja, right? To my rare ninja. So we have a 3% chance legendary. And all this seems pretty on top to transfer pretty easily. So we're gonna see if that works as well, right? So we're gonna pop a couple summons to end the super dope stream, and then before we end, we're gonna go more into the giveaway for some of the people that are here and some of the people that are gonna catch this later and all that good stuff, right? So let's actually go pop these summons real quick and see what we can do, right? Let's flip these cards and take a last quick glimpse at this cool monk artwork here that we got. Is it taking so long to flip? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. There's your cool monk artwork. They're all different. Pretty sick. It's funny because this is actually a crown, but it looks kind of like a little ponytail. It looks kind of like a little bit of hair on top of his head. I'm not gonna front. It looks kind of funny, but it's sick. It's so sick. I love the artwork. We're gonna close this off so y'all don't be scheming on how much crystal I got. I know how y'all be. He's a whale, and I'm not. I'm just a regular guy here, right? Just a regular guy here. Yes, yes. But how's everybody doing in the chat? Let's put some music on here. Who we got in here? Worm. Yes, yes, Worm. Dad life. You already know what it is, Worm. Beeve in the building. What is going down, homie? At the main G's up in here. Let us do this. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Thought I had crystals ready. Oh, I'm gonna have to refresh. And yes, I'm gonna have to refresh. Okay, so let's refresh this real quick so my crystals will pop up. I had to do them on my phone really quickly, so we're gonna refresh this really quick. So there we go. And that way my crystal should pop up and we should be golden there. I'll probably play a little bit of music so we can get these transitionings down. I want to transfer all these cool, super dope genes. You know what I'm saying? Well, how's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody's having a great day, having a great time. Thank you, Ryder. Thank you, Ryder, for the luck. I'm gonna need all those vibes from you guys. I'm gonna need all that fire inside the chat. So hit me with as much fire as you can in the chat. All right, as much fire as you can in the chat. It is needed. All right, all right. Let's see if my crystals are there now. They should be. Boom, boom. Here we go. Let's pop these bad boys off. Pop these bad boys off. I'm gonna do one without music and one with music. How about that? All right, let's do this one. Let's do this one. All right. But yes, man, this giveaway is huge, man. But shout out to Be Easy and Skiller, for giving everybody the opportunity to get a dread, man. That is not something that is done around here. People don't just give away dreads. And now, mind you, they're not giving them away. It is a raffle system, so you have to buy in some tickets to get your name on the wheel. It's not free. You're buying entry slots. You're buying entry slots. If you ever did Mosh's egg hatching event, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. You're buying a ticket and that ticket gets your name on the wheel, and then we spin the wheel, and if your name pops up, then you get the dread. Okay, what we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Yes, 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 yes. Which one is this? Two crystals popping. Boom, ninja popped up. That is beautiful. So we got the ninja. We got the ninja. It is common. It is common. His name is Forbes, so he better be rich. He better be rich. My homie Forbes. Okay, he's a fisher. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's see. Okay, what hit the growth? Okay, Dex 75. The strength went up to 53. I think I used the mic stone. I'm trying to make a strong ninja. Ah, only the toxic pass down. Ah, But you don't get me wrong, Toxic and Foresight would be sick on a ninja, and Iron Skin fine. But I really wanted that at least one of those other traits, like a triple advanced ninja, would have been super sick. I think I used a Might Stone. Okay, it was a Might Stone. I'm trying to make a strong ninja. But yeah, Forbes, man, you're a fisher, bro. So you better bring me a whole bunch of super dope fishes. Not playing with you, bro. You better make me rich. You know? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not complaining at all, Skiller. I'm not complaining at all, my G. I'm just saying. It would have been. Don't get me wrong. A triple advance would have been sick, though. Skiller, you know? Like a triple advance, bro, like shit. That would have been sick. All right, let's play a little bit of music. Play a little bit of music. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna pop the next one right in the ninja's face. He's gonna catch this guy falling out of the crystal. The ninja is gonna catch him in the arm. Okay.
ALP
Watch this.
in the building. Let's keep this moving, right?
Let's go.
We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We are live. Back. We back. We back with another great stream. Great stream.
Oh, we got the monk. Nice. Nice. We got the monk. Let's put the music back on. That's already in there. Okay, yes. We got the monk. Nice. We got the classes we wanted. So we actually hit the classes we wanted. Okay, uncommon. Uncommon monk. With the berserker, he finally got hair. A lot of my monks are bald, bro. This monk got the hair and he got the green crown, man. He got the leprechaun crown with the green tail. Hold it down. Hold it down, my G. He has a Mike Stone as well. So we're going to try to focus on making him strong as well. He got the 63 strength and the 62 agility. That's pretty dope. All my other ones are 60 all the way around, and only one thing has higher than 60. So this guy's actually pretty cool. Okay, I'll take that. He got the leadership and the dual speed. He didn't get none of the other shit. Really? Did anything? You know what? Recessives have not been hitting. This is the first recessive I've literally got in like I don't know, 10 summons. None of my summons, maybe 15, maybe even 15. The recessives have not been hitting for me. Haven't been getting much in R1, man. I got a paladin actually in R1 today, actually. Paladin R1 today, but nothing else has been hitting. But that's interesting though. I want to go back. Let's go back to that stat growth. Can I? You don't let me go back to stat growth real quick. Oh, and he's a minor. Oh, hold it down. Nice. Nice. And you got the agility and the luck. Nice. Okay, this isn't that bad. I can make something out of this guy. I can make something out of this guy. Let's get it. But I really like the fact that you got the 62 and the 63% stat growth. That's really good. That's good. 25% secondary strength growth. Right? That's pretty damn good. Okay. Let's go. That's the two summons. But let's get back to this. Let's get back to the giveaway, man. I want to bring that flyer back out and I want to talk a little bit more about this because this is huge. This is way huger than I think people are giving this credit for. This is huge. Okay. So, literally, on this flyer, there is, what is it? Eight prizes. Now, there's going to be more, right? But we got all the advanced classes, two pets, I think, yeah, two pets, and then two dreads, right? Now, it says right here, we will spin the wheel and two lucky winners will get a rare dread. Now, how do you participate? Let's get this popping again. So, 250C, which is crystal, by the way, gets you one entry. 500C, two entries. 1000C, six entries. That means your name will be on the wheel six times, right? Right? Yeah, yeah, six entries. And then, wait, hold on. One entry, three entry. Okay. One entry equals one entry, two entries plus one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Skiller did talk about that. The plus one gives you three entries, eight entries, 14 entries, and 20. Look at if you put 2000 C, you're gonna be on that wheel a good amount of times, man. It's gonna give you a pretty good odds of actually hitting. So what you want to do to enter, you must follow the ALP new Twitter page, which is ALP Forever, ALP Forever on Twitter, right? And then subscribe to this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? And then purchase one of these entries to get into the wheel. So those are the three steps you have to do. Follow the new Twitter page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then send this crystal to the Skiller's wallet, which I'll put back on the screen in 2 seconds, right? You want to do that. Now, that's just to get in here. So now let's say you put 2000 C. Let's say you put 2000 C and you didn't hit the dread. You didn't hit the dread. Well, you can still get constellation prizes. You can still get some of these prizes up here. You're still gonna have a whole bunch of slots in the wheel. Just the main dread you didn't hit. Now you might be able to get a whole bunch of other prizes. It's not over. You can get a whole bunch of constellation prizes. We're gonna have things from tears, stones, probably some crystals, probably even more pets, maybe some more pets, and then some more heroes and stuff. It's going to be huge. Now, when is this happening? This, I believe, is happening Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday. Tuesday, we will be spinning the wheel on Tuesday. Yep, right here, June 13th. Uh, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, June 13th, Tuesday is when we will be spinning the wheel to get these prizes. Now, what's going on in here? It's all good if nobody enters. I'll, what? What does that say? I'll burn the dread with a monk on stream just for fun. I know. No, I don't know if I can let you do that, Skiller. Not with a monk. Not with a well, no, not with a monk. Well, hold on. If the monk has an exalted trait, that way you can either get an exalted monk or an exalted dread. Then we can then maybe we could talk Skiller. Or this monk has like double elite or something, like a really sick monk. Sure, we can do that. We can do that, right? But yes, I really want you guys to do that. So I really want you guys to pay attention to that concept, right? And really have fun. Common with purple hair, a common purple haired monk. Skiller is going bananas. I think he's losing his shit. He's losing his shit. Just enter into the raffle and you can get a dread. I'm gonna enter. I want a dread. I don't even know if I can. I probably can't. But enter, man. 250C, like how much is that? How much money is 250C, Skiller, or anybody in the chat? Give me a heads up on how much 250C is. It's not that much. Put the 250C, at least get one entry. Look at it, it's $6. $6 or less, something like that. It might be less than $6. For less, yeah, it's probably like $3. It's not a lot, right? And you can possibly get a dread, right? 550, $5.50 gives you an entry into this raffle, right? And you could possibly get a drink. But you can tell all your friends, tell everybody in the community, let everybody know, and you can come in here and you have the opportunity to win a lot of cool shit. Now, if you don't get the dread, it's okay. You can still win a whole bunch of other stuff. You can still, get any of those advanced classes up top from paladins, dark knights, summoners, ninjas, all types of cool prizes you're going to be able to get up here. You can get a whole bunch of eggs, maybe, and hatch some pets and tears and all types of shit. It's going to be pretty sick. So I want to make sure I touched on that. Now, that thing I was telling you about is where do you send the funds? You send the funds right here. Here is the wallet address right here. It is in the Discord. So you can go to Mythic Squad's Discord, which you can find the Discord link in the description of the video. It is a solid, unexpirable Discord link. I have one of my wrenches put it in the link right now, but that's going to expire. So you're not going to be able to see that in a couple of days. But there is one in the description that does not expire if you want to get into the Discord for Mythic Squad. And then you can go to the ALP About Life podcast channel. And all of this information is going to be in there. So you can do that. And then you can also just go on the Twitter page for ALP Forever and all this is going to be on there as well. It's not hard to find, not hard to do, and you can get a cool ass dread, right? Getting a rare dread is not easy. I don't even have one, right? I don't even have one. I have a common dread. I don't have a rare dread. It's tough to do. It's tough to do. So I suggest you get up in there and have a great time and do all that. I hope everybody had a good time. Good show. It's gonna be pretty sick. Oh, go to the Twitter page. I have the link there too. Yes, go to you can go to Skiller's Twitter page as well, or Be Easy's Twitter page, or my Twitter page, which I'm gonna put all of our Twitters into the description of the podcast. I think only mine's there, so I'm gonna put the guys up in there too. I gotta do some updates on the YouTube channel page, so it'll be blast. It'll be a great time. But I love you guys. I gotta go. I can't be on here forever. I hope you guys had a good time. We got both classes that we wanted. We didn't get the traits, but we got the classes. Kind of new. Usually it's the opposite. I get the traits and not the class, but it's all good. Worm said he's winning that dread, so there's some comp for you. There's some comp for you. And by the way, take the time to go look into that monk skill tree. Do not play games. That monk is gonna do solid work. Monks are no longer rugs. I love you guys. ALP, About Life Podcast, all day. We out of here. Hero Building, Episode 5, Fury of the Drunken Fist Monk. Peace, guys. Yes.